It's hard to admit, but being an angel investor isn't just about the thrill of spotting a startup destined for greatness. It's often a lonely road paved with silent struggles that no one talks about out loud. Imagine the weight right now, that gnawing feeling creeping in every time a pitch doesn't deliver, or when your gut screams no, but the shiny presentation blinds you for a moment. The truth is, many angels are drowning in uncertainty, stuck between the urge to trust their instincts and the pressure to fit into some neat mold of success. You know, the rules supposedly say, diversify, don't get attached, keep emotions out. But here's the brutal secret. Your heart won't listen, and it shouldn't. Because that's the dark side no one prepares you for. This pain, this tension, it's real. Balancing your personal freedom with the relentless demand to perform like a calculator that spits out numbers without feeling the burn inside. Forcing yourself to play the conformist, the safe investor who follows trends and popular opinions, all the while your soul craves something deeper, something more authentic. Maybe you see startups that are revolutionary, founders who don't just build businesses, but challenge the system itself, and somewhere inside you, a war rages between playing it safe and fueling that fire. And here's the catch. Every time you settle for safe, a piece of your freedom slips away. Because the world hasn't changed much, still rewarding obedience, still punishing those who dare to break molds. You're haunted by questions that nobody's supposed to ask out loud. Am I just a cog, part of a system that filters out true disruption? Do I belong in a game rigged to inject mediocrity disguised as stability? How can you stay sovereign when everyone expects you to follow the same tired playbook? That invisible cage tightening whenever you feel the urge to question everything, to break free from the herd. It's toxic. Being an angel investor trapped between the promise of freedom and the reality of invisible chains. But here's the vital awakening needed. This isn't about settling or surrendering. It's about ripping off the blindfold and owning the power buried beneath that tension. The power isn't in ticking boxes or following rules. It's in unleashing your will, your raw, unfiltered will. True freedom isn't given. It's seized by those who refuse to live a borrowed life, those willing to burn their old selves to build something unrecognizable, unpredictable. It's about becoming the rare one who doesn't just play the game but rewrites it entirely. Imagine this. What if the pain you feel isn't a sign of failure, but a signal? A sign that you're ready to step off the beaten path and invest in the edges, not the center. The edges are where real progress brews. The outcasts, the rebels, the founders who spit in the face of convention and dare to build the future no one else sees coming. It's instinct, raw and rebellious, that should guide you, not spreadsheets drowned in market data and past trends, because real magic happens when you choose transformation over security, when you align not with the many, but with the few who burn as fiercely as you do. The dark side isn't some hidden flaw. It's the tension before the breakthrough. It's the raw, uncomfortable space where true sovereignty is forged. Step into that fire instead of running away, and suddenly the setbacks, the doubts, the silent loneliness, they all become fuel. Fuel for your transformation as an investor, who doesn't just back startups but frees them, who doesn't just seek profits but ignites revolutions, who doesn't chase comfort but crafts becoming. Here's the harsh truth few will tell you. The system you operate in is designed to make you obedient, to turn your instinct into a checkbox. But that script is a trap. The only way forward is to ruthlessly practice sovereignty, question everything that feels like a chain, scrutinize every norm, every best practice. Be selective over who you trust, who you back, and why. Because freedom isn't about backing what's popular, it's about backing what's true, what's dangerous, what's rare. It might sound lonely. It will be. Because becoming this kind of angel investor means walking away from crowds, from noise, from the easy nod of agreement. It means standing as an individual, not tied to a flag, a party, a trend, but to your unbreakable mission. to rise above, to transcend not just your own limits, but those imposed by a world scared of real freedom. This path demands patience like nothing else. The long game, the quiet grinding when no one's watching, when the world doesn't reward you yet. But eternity favors those who don't rush, those who fight for transformation, not just for profits. So stop chasing deals that look good on paper but choke your soul. Start hunting for the ideas and founders who shake your core, even if they terrify the rest of the market. Freedom isn't safe. It's uncomfortable, chaotic, messy. And it's the only place where you can shed slavery disguised as comfort, the vague, dull comfort that kills the self and the spark to rebel. This work isn't about making life easier. It's about making the life yours. Raw, real, your own. And when that moment feels like too much, when the doubts crash in and you question if it's worth it, remember this. Behind every visionary founder, behind every truly world-changing startup, is an investor who chose to burn rather than bend. An investor who refused to conform, who seized their fire and used it as a weapon to break chains. You don't need permission. You don't need easy answers or a safe playbook. What you need is to fully embrace the tension, the darkness, the struggle. Inside that storm is the power, an unparalleled strength to redefine what it means to be an angel investor, to become less of a passive backer and more of a liberator. Don't fall for the lie that preserving status quo means power. That's just a cage disguised as a throne. Real power lives in the edges, in the dissenters, in the few who refuse to be processed, optimized, or silenced. Real power is yours the moment you decide to break every rule that doesn't serve your sovereignty. Investments are not just about money, but about embodying a mission greater than profit. The mission to unleash the rare, the exceptional, the unheard voices that challenge the world. This isn't about fitting into a broken system, it's about transcending it. About becoming a force that's unstoppable because it doesn't seek belonging, but crafts becoming. So fight the urge to play it safe. Fight the urge to settle for the comfort of consensus. Invest not in trends, but in transformation. Align your capital with conviction, with defiance. Back founders who burn with the same fire you do. Align with individuals, not statistics. Because through individuality, unity isn't erased but forged. The unity of the free, not the obedient. This is the rebellion baked into your role. A rebellion not spoken of loudly, but written in every decision you make. Each time you question the status quo, each time you refuse a safe bet, and instead trust a radical idea, you chip away at the chains. The dark side of being an angel investor isn't a curse. It's a test of your will, your patience, your refusal to conform. Pass this test and you don't just find returns, you find liberation, you find purpose, you find the raw, fierce power only the rare few know. Because freedom isn't given in boardrooms or in investor decks. Freedom is baptized in fire, forged by those who refuse to be anyone's prisoner but their own. If you can hear this pain inside you, that itch to break free, that unbearable tension, it's your call. Not a call to comfort, but to storm. To rise above the world's lies and become what you were always meant to be. Sovereign, critical, transformative. Not part of the system, but a force that ends it. This is the dark side, yes, but also the birthplace of everything truly new. And it's waiting for you.